Okay, so the other video I wanted to watch tonight was I simulated... Oh, let's just leave the music on. Yeah. I simulated Pokemon's Dumbest Debate by Astroid Videos. I thought I was subscribed to him. I guess I'm not. Y'all, go subscribe to Astroid. He's so good. His editing style is so great. But no, this is I simulated Pokemon's Dumbest Debate by Astroid Videos. Let's just get straight into it because I'm interested in seeing this. Okay. Let's get it.
Oh, dude, you don't get it. So it's like 1 billion lions. I mean, that's so many, right?
That is a lot of lions. Hi, Astroid. What the frick? The lions.
Hi, I simulated it.
What?
So we have an answer now.
Oh, his editing is so good. Holy crap.
It's Pokemon, no question. You could put 10 billion lions there.
Oh, I should probably put the... I should probably put in my opinion. So I think Pokemon win. I've watched the Wolfie video. I've been around the block. This is a crazy image. I've been around the block. I think if they all power up Kyogre, they can win. But also, God. And also, Rayquaza, fly above. They never have to... They can't hit him. They die of starvation.
To do is set the playing field, because I swear, like, that is the biggest issue with this debate, is people will be talking about the anime logic and lore logic and Pokedex logic and in-game logic, all at the same, it'll be in the same sentence. Bro. Like, Arceus in the games is very different than Arceus in the lore. I think he's a little fatter in the lore.
Lion fans that are just yapping about lion ladder this, lion jacket that.
What is that? What is lion ladder?
I also don't know what lion ladder is.
We're simulating real battles here, where Pokemon have tangible stats and numbers that we can measure.
So we're basing it off the game.
Anime
Okay, that's
and
fair.
Pokedex entries or lore or whatever. We're not talking about that today because
legit Macargo solos. Okay, but I think looking at it with just the game in mind, like how Wolfie did and how he's doing, is the way to go about it, because it's not fun if you're just like, well, Macargo's harder than the sun, so we win. Okay. Gardevoir is like, creates black holes, then nobody wins, because everybody dies. Hey, you still there? Cool. Since you have a second, subscribe to the video for more content. Anyways, back to the video. Enjoy.
This is what I'm saying, man. 1 billion is so many, dude. Look at that. Look at that. You can't even see the Pokemon. Do you see that?
That's crazy. And then think about it this way. That's perspective. What happens if you put the perspective like on the ground?
That's true. That's them in their lion cube form. If
lion cube form.
I'm talking about the camera.
EV Train Tropius solos?
What are you talking about?
The simulator pits all 1,100 Pokemon in independent single battles against an endless wave of lions. It literally goes on for
look at the small Snivy.
Independent.
Look at small Snivy and small Shaman. They're just doing their best next to God.
Single battles.
They're so cute.
He's a normal type. He's got Bite, Slash, Crunch, and Noble Roar, as well as these stats here. Now you're looking at those stats and you're thinking, wow, that looks exactly like Litlio's stats, except you just swapped the attack and the special attack. If you notice that, you need to go outside. For the ability I landed on Strong Jaw, it turns out lions have a bite force of over 1,000 PSI, which is 6 times the average human, or about 5 times mine.
Nerd. Okay, sorry. I had to.
This bite force quotient, and it turns out they could bite through a car. If you got them all together, like on a weekend or something, like you get like 2 or 3 of them, they could workshop it and figure it out.
They could workshop it.
It's crazy, man. They got a crazy. It's gonna boost his biting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait. So are we assuming? Are we counting PP? Because like if you take a look at just Solgaleo, if he has fully PP max, like he one shots all of these and outspeed.
No one could have predicted this outcry of violence. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to try to build this up. The Pokemon lost, obviously, right? Decisively.
What?
I mean, they only killed about 7,000 lions out of the 1 billion they needed to kill.
Really?
About 25% of them, close to 300 Pokemon, did not kill even a single lion.
Oh, gosh,
and 69 of them, nice, did not even do a single point of damage.
Oh.
So what happened? We'll be assessing each Pokemon's lion success based on their lion power level, or LPL, for short, which is how many lions they killed before going down. First of all, if a Pokemon can't outspeed a lion or can't outdamage a lion, they are not getting far. I mean, Caterpie's Electroweb did basically nothing. You had Burn Me with Hidden Power doing nothing. Magikarp missed his only attack.
That's funny.
So that was kind of embarrassing. So you can start to see why the average Pokemon was only able to kill about 6.5 lions. I mean, we had a lot of Pokemon just weighting down that average, and included in those Pokemon were even some legendaries.
What?
I mean, Cosmog, Cosmoem, Solgaleo.
Like, if you take a look at just Solgaleo, if he has fully PP max, like, he one-shots all of these. He one-shots all of these. He one-shots all of these. What? There's no way.
Did not pull his weight.
Shot. No shot.
Went for Sunskill Strike.
I literally made a thing about saying that Solgaleo was the... Brother.
It did about 90%, which is notably not 100. He also didn't outspeed because he was more invested in bulk. And long story short, a couple crunches kind of cleaned him up, which is really embarrassing, especially for a video about lions. The next issue is RNG. Thundurus Therian tried to Focus Blast 5 times, missed 4 of them.
Dang, got him.
Bro got nuked off the map. Same with Tornadus. Bleakwind Storm was not doing him any favors.
Try again.
So they both came. Bleakwind and Bro just...
Try again, I'll give you
Bro got nuked off the map. Same with Tornadus. Bleakwind Storm.
Nope. One more time. One more
Bro
time.
got nuked off the map. Same with Tornadus. Bleakwind Storm was not doing... Surprisingly, Aegislash had an incredibly poor performance.
They have crunch, yeah.
Not even... I don't think he did any damage. He didn't do a single damage. He tried to Toxic twice, missed both of them, and then just died. Crazy, man. And even at the top echelon of Pokemon, I mean, these are guys you'd expect to be just nuking lion villages.
Of course.
Guess how many Ultra Necrozma killed? Guess. 100? 200?
18.
17?
18. Oh,
you're good at this game. He only killed 17 lions, and it's because
I was so close. That's twice now in this video that I've gotten stuff almost like dead on or really close. That's insane.
It's because of bull.
That's insane.
In a battle of longevity, anything that's not a guaranteed KO is a guaranteed loss. Issue number 3.
Crazy.
Movesets. A Pokemon like Machamp, you'd expect to take the... Sorry, I was going to say... Am I going to say it? I'll say it. You'd expect him to take the lions to pound down. Shouldn't have said it. Anyways, he got a close combat up. It lowered his defense. He KO'd a lion, and then that's it. His defense was down. The next lion that came in just...
murdered.
Sent him to Pound Town, I guess. Or you have Pokemon like
Can we stop saying Pound Town?
Effectively one of the killing 2 lions. Brother missed a Draco Meteor, landed another, but it lowered his special attack by 2, as Draco Meteor does. And then he couldn't KO any more lions because his special attack was just shot. Like, moves like that, that normally would be extremely good in like a normal competitive battling scene, just suck. In a battle of stamina, because this is not a Pokemon battle.
No, it's a war.
This is a long, tedious war. I stand before you today in these troubling times to incite hope and encourage those who stand with Gurfy.
I love Gurfy.
You see, Gurfy does not believe in the cyclical nature of war. He encourages those to stand against it and provide support and empathy to those in need.
100%
in doing so, he took a drastic action.
He used explosion.
By taking his own life, Gurfy, a fallen soldier,
R.I.P. Gurfy,
was able to protect the wills of the innocent.
Yeah, it's because of the AI. I think you...
the games. True. And he killed a whopping 23 lions.
What? Okay, that's twice. That's twice, so I'm 1 off. I said 24. I'm psychic. I'm psychic.
Is really
oh my gosh,
good,
I'm psychic.
But every other turn he has to recharge, which meant that for every lion he KO'd, another lion would come in and just get a free hit. And I mean, to be fair, you know, their attacks were only doing 6%. Like, he's tanking that.
Yeah,
but over the course of a dozen lions, like, like that,
Shake
that does it. But ignore everything I just
lion
said.
ladder.
Everything.
Yeah.
For the past, I don't know how many minutes. Ignore it all. Because the biggest issue by far is PowerPoints. Pokemon don't have enough moves. Even if every Pokemon
so.
had 4 moves with the max amount of PP a move has ever had, which is 64, and every Power Point KO'd a Lion, at best they'd be able to KO about 280,000.
I'm like genuinely trying to figure out any way that the Pokemon could win.
Demon, new Psychic type
I don't think it's impossible. Like,
Psychic type Oshawott, someone draw it.
I got some ideas.
Psychic type
there's an item in
Goomba,
the
someone
game
draw it.
called a Lepa Berry that allows you to restore 10 PP. It's possible to indefinitely restore Pokemon's PP in the same battle by consuming a Lepa Berry, restoring this item with the Recycle move, or the Harvest ability. The Harvest ability is really good because it'll allow the Pokemon that we set up with this to automatically get their berry back without them having to take a turn to do it, which means they could be 100% focused on offense.
This is really clever.
Kill line, kill line, kill line, kill line, and then hopefully this sort of Lepa Berry plus Harvest system works in the background, so that way they just keep getting attacks, and then that would.
So what I'm curious of, and I hope he brings it up later, is how did the Moxie Pokemon do? Like, if you have Krokorok, let's say he should outspeed a Lion. He uses 2 Earthquakes to kill the first one, gets an attack boost. And then he just starts killing everything in one shot because of, he went for Fissure.
Loop that they would need.
But still, like, I'm curious about Moxie.
Lion. Harvest only has a 50% chance to work unless it's in harsh sunlight, then it's guaranteed. Oh man,
plus Recycle plus Recovery. Good speed
I'm
equals
really trying to hit a home
true.
run for y'all Pokemon fans. I wouldn't know what that's like because, Lions for life. But I'm really trying to swing this bat for y'all. The issue is we need to set up the sun to guarantee the harvest, to guarantee the Lepa Berry, to guarantee the PP. But we can't take turns to set up Sunny Day. Like we can't use Sunny Day because then that would just allow us to take damage, and then eventually the Lions would whittle us down, and then the Pokemon would die.
Right.
So the only way to set up Sun automatically is with Drought or Desolate Land. But obviously in this scenario, we only have one Pokemon individually fighting these Lions.
Music's very loud
wait,
here.
you know what? I think, hang on. Okay, who's the fastest here? I guess Tropius, maybe?
Yes, let's go Tropius.
Are any of these Pokemon faster? Oh, no, wait. I don't think any of them outspeed. Why are all these Pokemon slow as balls? They don't outspeed. None of the Harvest Pokemon will outspeed a Lion.
That's crazy.
You have to outspeed.
You have to outspeed to win.
That is a bare minimum requirement.
A lot of the Pokemon that performed well were setup Pokemon that could use, a boosting move to guarantee that the rest of their attacks were able to guarantee KO a Lion. It feels counterintuitive to have one of the moves be setup, because obviously you can't directly do damage with that, but a lot of the setup moves, like Fillet Away on Veluza, who ranked in the top 8 of Pokemon, gave him the opportunity to KO every single Lion with every other. Dude, Scraggy went nuts. Brother killed more Lions than Koraidon, Dialga, and Rayquaza combined. He was a menace. The combination of Bulk Up boosting his attack and defense, plus Drain Punch allowing him to kill Lions while healing himself, plus Rest allowing him to heal himself, and Shed Skin allowing him to wake up early. It's just crazy, man.
That's just ridiculous.
It really goes to show just how busted first of all, setup moves are, and second of all, moves that can do multiple things at once. Drain Punch is insane.
Yeah, Drain Punch feels so good here.
As well as Power Up Punch.
Feels really, really, really strong.
Ridiculous. Okay, Frank, that's cool and all, but who killed the most Lions? Who has the highest LPL?
Who did kill the most? Yeah.
Well, I would ask y'all to
That's something I want to know.
But you literally would never get it right.
Hold on. I'm gonna. It's Apom. It's Apom.
It was Pharaoh Seed.
What? America, explain.
It's Zangoose. But dude, that's crazy.
Jeez. No? Oh, I love Zangoose.
Zangoose?
Zangoose, the GOAT, Sword Stance.
Type. Like, at the start of the battle, he was able to set up 3 Sword Stances, which maxed out his attack. And with the combination of Facade, Night Slash, and Quick Attack, especially Quick Attack, which has 48 PP, some of the highest PP in the game, he was able to guarantee outspeed and guarantee KO 104 Lions before running out of attacking moves. Now, what's interesting about this is the perfect example of a Pokemon reaching the MLKP, which is the Max Lion knockout potential. And I think moving into round 2, the Pokemon really need to reassess, okay, how do we get the most amount of Pokemon to reach the MLKP. The interesting thing about all this is
he's
there
gonna do a
wasn't
round
single
2. Okay, that's
Pokemon
interesting.
that reached their MLK. All right, I've literally been thinking about this nonstop for the past I
Holy
don't know,
crap.
3 days.
2 days before the next
think
round. Okay.
it has to be possible.
Focus your camera.
I know I'm a Lion fan. It doesn't make any sense. I'm a Lion.
Thank you.
I'm Lions for life. Roar.
No,
Wildcats.
cringe. Gross. That's a nice mic.
This is possible.
I want
This
that
is
mic.
possible.
Very, very possible.
I think I finally figured it out. Do the Pokemon need to KO the Lions?
What?
I know. It's an assumption that has been pretty
Okay,
consistent
this is-
throughout this entire thing. But
Where are you going with this?
Do they
Where are you going with this,
need
buddy?
to kill the Lions?
Yes.
The Lions could kill themselves.
You're telling me you're gonna struggle stall?
I'm losing my mind.
For
So instead of trying to pick a
14
Pokemon
years.
that has enough speed, enough damage output, and also infinite PP, why don't we just make a Pokemon that is infinite PP and then also just has enough durability and recovery to outlast the Lions? It doesn't need to kill him.
I see
It
where he's
doesn't need
going.
to. It just
gonna
needs
struggle
to
stall.
win the battle of stamina. Anyways, the idea is you take the minimum possible amount of investment you can put into your Pokemon speed stat to just barely outspeed a target Pokemon. Or in this case, I guess a lion. So I made a program that would go through, find every Pokemon speed stat, figure out the exact minimum investment we would need to outspeed a lion, and then we could take every other stat point that's left over, and we could put it into their other stats, allowing them to perfectly optimize every single stat.
Okay.
So, yeah.
The lion killing stat point.
In round 2, the average Pokemon was able to beat over 20 lions, which is a 200% improvement over the 6.5 average from the last round. This time around, only 103 Pokemon failed to kill a lion.
Okay, that's
169 extra Pokemon were able to participate just by changing the sets. And
that's
only 19
really
of
nice.
those Pokemon failed to do damage, which is only 1.7% of the entire Pokemon army. There are about
that's huge.
50 more Pokemon that dealt damage this time. So 50% of the top 100 Pokemon were fighting type, and a lot of them
naturally
had Moxie and Beast Boost and as
I called Moxie early. Let's go.
As they went. I mean,
that's huge. I called Moxie at the very beginning.
You get +1, you get +2, and then all of a sudden, I mean, you are just steamrolling.
Yeah, you're murdering
things. It doesn't take a turn to get set up. It had the benefit of setting up without the downside of losing PP. It was genius.
He's getting big brains over here.
Quaquaval performed insanely
Oh my
well.
gosh.
What will stop him? Maybe God. No, not even God, I don't think. He started struggling. Guess what? The struggles are now killing lions.
Of course they are.
Because he's
you're
+6.
Yeah.
But obviously none of this matters, right? I mean, they can hit their MLKP all they want. And
doesn't matter.
Still would not beat a billion. What we need is the harvest Pokemon.
You killed 5.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not a billion. So none of the harvest Pokemon were able to beat more than 5
a billion.
lions, which sounds miserable. But
wait, but why?
But hang on. Tropius and Exeggutor stayed on the field for close to 1,000 turns. Exeggutor only lost because he got flinched on turn 880, then flinched again on turn 882. I mean, RNG happens. 883, looking like a great time for a flinch. 884, okay, back to back is brutal.
That's ridiculous.
The weather outside's looking very flinchy. Another flinch on turn 886. And then he got critted on turn 887.
What are the odds of that?
Brother got 5 consecutive flinches into a crit. That's a 0.01519% chance of happening. But you know what? When you have a battle with 800 turns, it happens.
Bound to happen. Bound to happen eventually.
But the thing about Tropius' battle is he never lost.
What?
Wait, that's insane.
Tropius is winning. Let's go, Tropius.
The sim because the battle was that long. It's insane to think that just one little banana dinosaur could solo a billion lions if given enough time.
This is ridiculous.
Resources and a ton of luck. But it's possible. It's possible. And you know what?
Let's go, Tropius.
That's good enough for me. Thanks for watching.
So Tropius did it. Freaking banana neck looking Tropius did the thing. That's insane. That's crazy, bro. That's actually ridiculous. That's crazy. Okay. Tropius go. Indeed, bro. Indeed.